Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Shedix, and if you are a returning viewer, I would like to welcome you back here. If this is your first time, welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you love it here and that you stick around and you subscribe and share this with your family and friends. So today I'm going to be talking about how not to get lost in Paris, and I'll be taking this from the perspective of the train stations, right? So Paris typically thrives on trains for transportation. I mean, people drive, there are cabs, people ride bikes, people ride scooters, but then like majority of people use the metro stations to get around town. And it is very, very easy to get lost in Paris. Okay, you are one arrow from ending up on the other side of town. Like, I'm not even joking. So I'd been thinking about how to do this video. Shout out to Sister Folake, who also came to Paris and got lost on a couple of occasions, like me and so many others. And she told me that, oh, I absolutely have to do something about this content. And I said, oh, okay, I will. And I'd just been thinking what station would be great to do this. And then one day I literally stumbled on this station and I was like, oh, this is so perfect. So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Châtelet Metro Station in Paris. I'm going on to the Metro Line 7 for my destination in this video. And as you can see, there are so many arrows leading to so many other lines, so you have to know what line you're getting on. There is an app called City Mapper that is great for people that are not very familiar with the town. So all you have to do, it's like Google Maps, but not Google Maps. So all you have to do is input your destination, and then it will tell you from where you are what metro lines to get on, where to get off, if you need to change trains, and how to essentially get to your destination using public transport. Like I was saying, there are so many other lines. There is, I think, the 4th, the 14th. There are so many other lines essentially. So you have to know where you're going, which one you're getting onto, and even for any line, there are always two different directions and you could easily go in the wrong direction. And I think I have something like that I will show you later in the video. So here it's very easy to see people pause before getting on the train to read like the direction that the train is going in. For the newer trains, the stations have like LED lights, so you can tell where they are and the direction in which they're going. But for the older ones, like the Metro Line 7 that I'm joining, that doesn't exist. So you could literally get to the next station before you realize that, oh, we're headed in the wrong direction, I need to get off. Okay. Yeah, and then sometimes people get on the train and then realize that, oh, it's going in the wrong direction, and then they quickly jump off before the doors close. So it could be funny sometimes. So apart from the arrows, there are also some like lists for you to know what direction the train is going in, but sometimes you literally just miss those things because maybe they are put somewhere that you might not easily see if you aren't actually looking for it. And of course, if you're a newbie in town, you might not know that those things exist and all of that. The good thing is that most times, even if you get on the wrong train or go in the wrong direction, you can still get back without it costing you additional money. So you are able to maybe use some staircase to get to the other side and join the train going in the other direction. But other times, which happened to me recently, you will pay €1.90 to buy another ticket. Yeah. So the other day, I was at this train station and I was going in a particular direction, and it just seemed like, oh, we were many, maybe like 6 going in the same direction. So the station was Pigalle, where I was going, not where I was. And then there were just this many escalators, so everybody was climbing. I was just climbing that, oh yeah, we're going to Pigalle, because I saw one arrow on the ground floor, right? So I wasn't really looking, and I think I was supposed to like enter another place on the second floor, and I didn't because I wasn't paying attention. I just assumed that everybody was going in the same direction, and I followed them to the third floor. I got into the place and then realized that there was no arrow leading to where I was going. So I asked someone, and the person was like, "Oh, it's on the other floor," and I literally couldn't get out of that place without paying another ticket. So I mean, like, I have the Navigo pass and all that, but yeah, if I didn't, you would still have to pay, like. So essentially, it cost me money. It's just that because I had the card, I didn't have to pay cash for it. So here is what I was saying earlier about the same line going in 2 different directions. So you can see La Courneuve, you can see Ivry-Villejuif, and yeah, those are 2 extreme ends of the town, and if you're not careful, like, you could literally just wind up in the wrong place. And if your French is not great, if you're new in town and you don't really know anywhere, that might not be as sweet as it sounds now. So just pay attention the next time you're in Paris. Pay attention to all those arrows. Sometimes they're confusing, but you're better off like stopping and studying than getting on the wrong train without being able to explain to anybody that you got lost or something. So now you know how not to get lost in Paris. I hope you enjoyed this and that you found it useful. If you have friends coming to Paris soon, or you know someone that just got here, please share with them. And I will see you in my next one. A bientôt.